Hey guys, today this video is going to be about getting access to your WordPress account if you're locked out. Say we forgot our username or our email address, we forgot our password, the lost password functionality is not working, the emails aren't sending, whatever the case may be. You're locked out of your WordPress account and you need to get back in. And there's two ways I'm going to show you. The first way is by using PHPMyAdmin, and the second way is by using MySQL command line if you have SSH access. I actually don't know how to say MySQL. I'm not sure if it's MySQL or if you spell it out. I've been saying MySQL in my head. Let me know if that's wrong. But anyways, what you're going to do is you're going to find your WordPress installation on your computer, which I have opened up here, and this is the root folder. You're going to want to find your wp-config.php file. This is going to tell you all the information you're going to need to find and update your password. So we'll go ahead and open that in VS Code. And we're not going to change anything in this file. We're just going to look at the information. The name of our database is test plugin. Your database name will be different, but you're going to want to remember this name. Our user is Scott's Web Dev. Our password is right here. So with this information, we're going to want to go into PHPMyAdmin and remember the name of this database, this test plugin. So we'll go into PHPMyAdmin, and on the left here, we're going to want to find that database named test plugin. Go ahead and click on it. It will open up the tables here, and you're looking for a table name WP_users. Sometimes if you have a different prefix in your WP config file, it could be something different like RX underscore or whatever, but the end name will always be the same. It will be the users table. So find your users table, click on it, and it's going to show you all the users that exist in your WordPress installation. Right here, there's only one, but you could have a bunch. So my user login is Scott. It doesn't tell us our password. It is hashed. So we're going to want to set that to a password that we can remember to log in. So we'll click this edit icon right here, or edit link, I'm sorry, and it brings up our information where we could edit it. I do want to add that before you update your information through PHPMyAdmin or through the command line, you should definitely take backups, because you can do serious damage when editing a database. I don't want to be responsible for anybody messing up their website, so definitely have backups before you do this. This is a pretty simple operation that probably shouldn't mess anything up, but just to be safe, have backups. So to change your password you select the user that you want to edit, click the edit link, and here where it says user pass, there's a drop down. Scroll down this drop down and select MD5. That's the hashing algorithm it's going to use. We're going to delete the information that's right next to it and just type our new password in plain text. So right here, I'm going to type new password. You're going to want to have a more secure password than that. This is just for example purposes. But after you do that, scroll all the way down, hit go, and your password has now been updated to new password. You can see your user login right here is Scott. Your user pass is what you just set. So we'll go back over here to our WordPress and we'll try to log in. I'll put in my username of Scott. My password is new password. Click login, and it let me in. I'm back into WordPress. So that's really easy to do, and it's a convenient way to get back into your website if you get locked out. The other way I'm going to show you is through MySQL command line. Say you have SSH access to your server. You can use commands to update your password if you don't have access to PHPMyAdmin. Again, you should back up your database before you do this, or have your hosting company do that. But you're going to want to log into your server through SSH. I have mine locally, or you're going to want to use some kind of, like if you have control panel and it has SSH functionality into it, you'll do that. So the process is very similar to where we did it through PHPMyAdmin. What you're going to type, and I'll put this in the description, is MySQL -u, and then the username for the database that you saw in wp-config. The DB user is Scott's Web Dev. Then you'll type -p and hit enter. It's going to prompt you for your password. Your password is this password right here in wp-config.php. And it's not going to show while you're typing, so don't worry about that. We'll enter the password here. And we're in MySQL command line now. So what we're going to do first is we're going to want to use the database that is connected to your WordPress installation. Again, that's in the wp-config file. The database we're looking for here is called test plugin. We're going to type use test plugin semicolon. The semicolon indicates that it's the end of a SQL command. So type that, it'll say database change. So now you know that you're using this database. Now you're going to type your update password query, and I will copy this into the description so you can copy it as well. So we're going to type update WP users. Again, that's the table name that you found right here. It usually starts with WP_users. The first few letters might be different, but usually it's WP users. So update WP users set user_pass equal to MD5 in capitals and then single quotes. You're going to want to put your new password in between the single quotes. We'll type new password 2. And then your where condition, where user login equal to Scott and a semicolon. And the user login is you could use user email as well if you remember your email address and not your login, or vice versa. We're just going to update it where user login equals Scott, hit enter. It's going to say query OK, 1 row affected if the change was successful. In this case, it was successful. So we'll go back here, we'll log out, and then I'll log back in with new password 2. Click login. So we've also reset our password via command line. So there's a few different options that you have if you're locked out of your WordPress installation. I hope these have been helpful to you. In a future video, I'm going to show you how to create a new user in WordPress and give them administrative privileges straight through PHPMyAdmin. I've had a few instances where that's the case, where I needed to do, and maybe you do too. So hope that's helpful. Any comments, questions, let me know below. I'll keep an eye on the comments, and thank you for watching my video.